Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're delving into the eerie and haunting world of the Banshee, a legendary figure from Irish mythology. From her chilling wails to her sinister role as a harbinger of death, the Banshee's presence has terrified and fascinated people for centuries. Let's explore her origins, her historical context, and the stories that have kept her legend alive. Asterisk. The Banshee, or Bean Sea in Irish, translates to woman of the fairy mound or fairy woman. She is considered a type of fairy or spirit in Irish folklore, known for her mournful wail that is said to foretell the death of a family member. Chapter 1. Origins and Description. Asterisk. The Banshee's origins can be traced back to ancient Celtic mythology. She is often depicted as a woman with long, flowing hair, usually wearing a gray or white dress. Her appearance varies. Sometimes she's seen as a beautiful young woman, and other times as an old, haggard crone. Regardless of her form, her piercing wail is her most distinguishing feature. In medieval literature, the Banshee is described as a spirit associated with the Tuatha Dé Danann, a mythical race of supernatural beings who inhabited Ireland before the arrival of the Celts. Some stories suggest that the Banshee is the spirit of a woman who died in childbirth or under tragic circumstances, bound to mourn for her family forever. Chapter 2. The Wail of the Banshee. The Banshee's wail is said to be a harbinger of death. It is believed that her cry can be heard before the death of a member of certain Irish families. The wail is described as a mix of weeping, screaming, and lamenting, capable of chilling the blood of anyone who hears it. Asterisk. According to legend, the Banshee doesn't cause death herself but serves as a warning. Her wail is a signal that someone is about to die, giving the family time to prepare and say their goodbyes. Chapter 3. Historical Accounts and Sightings. Throughout history, there have been numerous accounts of Banshee sightings. One of the earliest written records comes from the 14th century in the Annals of the Four Masters, where the wail of a banshee was said to precede the death of a nobleman. Many Irish families, particularly those of ancient lineage like the Onnells, O'Briens, O'Connors, and Kavanaghs, have banshee stories passed down through generations. These families believed that their banshee was a protector, warning them of impending death out of loyalty and duty. Chapter 4. Regional Variations and Similar Myths. The Banshee isn't unique to Ireland. Similar legends exist in other cultures. In Scotland, there's the Bean Nye or washerwoman, who is seen washing the blood-stained clothes of those who are about to die. In Welsh mythology, the Saihirith is a ghostly wail that predicts death. These regional variations suggest a common human fascination with death and the supernatural. The Banshee and her counterparts serve as reminders of our mortality and the thin veil between the living and the dead. Chapter 5. The Banshee in Popular Culture. The Banshee has also made her way into popular culture. From literature and poetry to movies and television shows, her haunting presence continues to captivate audiences. In modern media, the Banshee often appears as a terrifying figure, her wail serving as a powerful plot device. Shows like Teen Wolf and Supernatural have introduced the Banshee to new generations, blending traditional folklore with contemporary storytelling. Chapter 6. Psychological and Cultural Significance. Asterisk. The Banshee's role as a harbinger of death taps into deep-seated human fears. Her wail symbolizes the unknown and the inevitable, resonating with our anxieties about death and the afterlife. Expert 1. The Banshee's cry is more than just a warning. It's a reflection of our collective fear of death. In many ways, she personifies the grief and sorrow that accompany the loss of a loved one. Expert 2. Culturally, the Banshee serves as a guardian of tradition, linking families to their ancestral past and reminding them of the importance of mourning and remembrance. Chapter 7: Modern-day Beliefs and Encounters. Despite the passage of time, belief in the banshee persists in some parts of Ireland. Modern encounters, though rare, are still reported. Some people claim to have heard her wail in the dead of night or seen her ghostly figure near ancient burial grounds. Local one. I remember my grandmother telling me about the banshee. She swore she heard her cry before my uncle passed away. It's a story that stays with you. Local 2. Whether you believe in the banshee or not, her legend is an integral part of our culture. It's a reminder of our connection to the past and the mysteries that still surround us. Chapter 8: The Banshee's Motive. What drives the banshee to wail and warn of impending death? In many stories, her motive is rooted in love and duty. As a family guardian, she mourns for those she once loved in life. Her wail is a manifestation of her grief and her desire to protect her descendants. In other tales, the banshee's wail is seen as a curse or a punishment for sins committed in life. Her cry is both a penance and a warning to others, a reminder of the consequences of past actions. The enduring legacy of the banshee. The banshee remains one of the most evocative figures in Irish mythology. Her mournful wail continues to echo through the ages, a chilling reminder of the inevitability of death and the enduring power of folklore. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of the banshee. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any banshee stories of your own, we'd love to hear them. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the mysteries of the world. See you in the next video.